Welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Struggling today. That's okay. This is our pick a card reading. So I'm going to have 3 cards. You can have 3 questions, 1 question. I will give you the yes or no answer, but I will also give you a reading on each card, a small reading. So get started here. And you may want to, once I pull the cards, pause the video if you don't know what your question is or you want time to process which pile. So question 1, question 2, question 3. Okie dokie. Got 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so I'm not sure what that means. But so there, if you want to pause that for a minute, I'm going to pause mine as well. Okie dokie, I'm going to get started. So question 1. This is the Page of Cups. So the answer is yes. This is a really nice card. Regardless of what the reading is about itself, it's really about a gift, a message from the heart. It's positive. I feel like also it could be a message from the divine as well. So it's definitely a positive card. If you pick this card, regarding a certain question, I feel like there's answers coming, and I feel like they're going to come in nicely. When I say that, because the Page of Cups is going to do this very caringly. Tell me about this Page of Cups. What do our listeners need to know? Three cards. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like if you've been holding on to some kind of relationship, now this doesn't have to be love, but it could be. I feel like there is something happening here. I feel like this could be a message from someone that you've been holding on to. I feel like with that Knight of Wands, there could be some kind of movement in that. Either there's some kind of travel or even an energy coming in. And I feel like there's something that's happening that's pretty exciting. You're going to have that energy of that Knight of Wands, excited. And then the King of Pentacles is, I feel like, the level up here. Now, I feel like this could be someone. I feel like but whatever this is the relationship is definitely taking a level up, but it's going to be, we have the Page of Cups, which is really sweet and nice. And these energies aren't necessarily that. The Knight of Wands would be fun and exciting and, energetic. The Four of Pentacles is really kind of holding on. It almost has a fear sense to it. And the King is more of that very stable thing. So I do feel like that if this is a relationship, there is something happening that might make it feel more stable, more secure. Or it could be that this person is leveling up or you're leveling up. So, and I'm going to clarify. I am going to clarify the Knight of Wands. Let's see what that energy is just to give us a little bit more information. Tell me about that Knight of Wands, please. 3 cards. Knight of Wands. What is that? What is the Knight of Wands here? Page of Swords, King of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Oh, I would say, let's see. Let me look at the cards. Wow. It's the King of Pentacles, so that makes sense. I feel like this Knight of Wands energy is learning something. The Knight of, or the Page of Swords plays, can have aha moments or learn things. And I feel like this 7 of Wands is, the Knight of Wands is you going, I'm going to take care of myself too. So I do feel like there is an energy of this person rethinking a situation, something that you were holding on to, maybe they were too. And I feel like with the 7 of Wands, there is also a feeling of protection here. So I feel like this Knight of Wands is this situation coming back to life. And I do feel like, yes, you're going to need to stand up for yourself as well. And it's not one of these things where it's, oh, like that kind of stand up. It's, this is what I need, what I want. But I do feel like there's passion coming in here. I really 100% feel like this is about passion. So there you have that. So we're going to get on with pile 2. I'm going to pause the video. Okay, we have pile 2 here. Oh, lovers. Okay, so this is not a yes or no. The lovers can be a very positive card, but it also can be a card about choices. So to me, with that, if you're asking a yes or no question, there is not a complete answer. I feel like there's choices that are involved here, that it all depends on the choices you make before whether this situation can be a yes or a no. If this is just a question, there's something here about partnerships, love. It feels to me like love. I will be honest. And I almost feel like for some of you, this might be, really wanting also to be taken care of. This could be also a want. Like this is the basis. This is what I want. Is this going to happen? What's happening with this situation? So I feel like this is definitely somewhat about a relationship. Now, whatever kind of relationship that is, it could be a relationship at work, it could be a love relationship, it could be friendship, it could be your relationship with a situation as well. So let's take a look at this lovers card. What is this lovers card telling us, please? 3 cards for this lovers. What is this about? Okay, what is the lovers? Magician, Hangman, whoa, Moon, all majors, so this would be a big thing. We got the 5 of Cups. This may have been something you've been disappointed about. 5 of Cups is sitting there at the bottom of the deck. And I feel like with the Magician and the Hangman, there is something where you want to know the truth. You really want to know something. This person, maybe you feel like they haven't told you the truth or they haven't. It's hard to tell, but right now you're in a position of really trying to figure this out, look at this situation differently. Now, with the moon coming in, I feel like the answer here is there's still, I think things will start becoming clear here in the next few days, but I think it's going to be really important that if you want it to work, to make sure that you're clear and they're clear on what you need, what you want, what's important to you. But I definitely feel like this is that clarity is going to come in, but it will take a while with that moon card. I do feel like that it's not hiding, but I feel like with you having that different perspective, and it could even be, well, that I feel like that's what's going to cause the clarity coming in on this situation. But it's going to be important. I think this is an important situation for you to be clear on, for sure. We can I'll clarify the moon. Let's do that. Tell me about the moon here. What does this mean for our lovers reading? What is this moon? Tell me about the moon, please. King of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, the Fool. I think this is like a decision that you have to make. The King of Wands would be this partner, and it doesn't have to be, it can be male or female, but there has been some stagnant. The 7 of Pentacles is the work you're doing to build something up. And it could be that this is it hasn't become clear yet because it's still in process with that 7 of Pentacles. Don't know yet. The Fool is that energy of, I want to do this, I want to move forward, but I'm not 100% clear. So I think there's something here about moving forward in a situation with the Fool having to do with someone that brings a lot of passion or is very exciting, a very exciting person that has a lot of energy and passion and excitement. And you're just kind of, I want to, but I feel like you don't know yet with that 7 of Pentacles. I do feel like this could be really good once you learn more about the situation. So be patient. It's it's coming, because at least the moon is bringing the information. So there we have our pile 2. We'll move on to pile 3. Hold on just a sec. Okay, our third card. Wow, Ace of Pentacles. So if it's a yes or no question, yes, absolutely. This could be a new opportunity. It could be more money coming in. It definitely can be money coming in. It can be, yeah, this is an exciting card. I feel like this is definitely a yes. I do feel like there is some kind of opportunity here. Maybe you're asking if you should take an opportunity. I feel like if it's this is really good. I mean, one of the best cards you can get for a new opportunity, because usually the Ace of Pentacles means it's going to last. It's secure. It's stable. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. I want to know more about this guy. This is fun. All of these cards are positive, honestly. So this is a good day. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. You may have money coming in that might surprise you a little bit. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Strength. Now this is King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I mean, I'm not sure if he has anything to do with it or not. But the 8 of Pentacles, this is something, yeah, you've worked really hard on. So this is the work you've been doing, the 8 of Pentacles, focus, mastering a skill. I feel like with the Queen of Swords is your ability to be very direct and honest and straight up. There is a piece here with this Justice that the right thing is happening. So some of you, this could be a positive outcome in a situation of a trial or litigate some kind of law thing. There, that's what I'm going to say. So I do feel like that. I mean, you could be getting an answer, which could be bringing it in, but it had to do with the work you've been doing and staying very focused with that Queen of Swords and the Justice. Because this is 8, and I forget in this deck it's Justice, where things are going to be balanced out. And for some of you, honestly, this could literally be maybe you get compensated for something that you rightfully needed, or that you deserved, honestly. So let's take a look at this Justice card. I want to look a little deeper into that card. What is this about? I feel like this is really good because this is something that you've worked on. So it's not like it's not deserved. It's definitely deserved. Definitely deserved. Tell me about this Justice. Something you've definitely put the work in. This could be about home too, like 10 of Pentacles. I feel like things are going to work out for you. Temperance. This is like things balancing out, and this has to do again 7 of Pentacles. This is growing that garden, and then the 10 of Pentacles to me is very stable. It's a very stable opportunity here. I feel like things are working out about a house or a home, or in some cases it could be a divorce. And I'll tell you that I feel that way only because that it may have been something that you've been working on, but it's the reason why it's good is because the Temperance is about you need something more emotionally balanced here. But no matter what, with that 10 of Pentacles, is you are definitely coming out of this situation in a positive way, in a very stable way. So even if it feels rough and hard, it's going to work out exactly as it should. Again, sometimes that feels hard, but it may be actually a really great opportunity. But I think it's important to remember that this is exactly the way it's supposed to turn out. So there you have your readings for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that thumbs up button. It really does help. Take care.